Yeah, I don't know, man. It's all still very fresh. I mean, this is legitimately out of nowhere. I mean, sure, Snow and I have had our disagreements in the past, as most people do, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know. What happened to just RPing? I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. I do know what happened. Me talking about going to fuck around on Prodigy. I think it just fucking broke this guy, man. It really did. Cause that's kind of where it all So I did this.
That's so long.
I mean, sure, man. Yeah, sure, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's all right. Sure.
That's so long.
Sure, sure. Penta's bad. That's fine. I don't give a shit, man. I don't fucking care. I just want to RP with my friends. How does this keep happening to Penta? I mean, it's probably me.
That's so long.
Although I will say Soups has been on all those servers too, so maybe it's him.
That's so long.
So I get it, man.
So long.
This was not on you. Snow is very much pushing a Penta bad.
So long.
Need to set boundaries with Penta narrative on Reddit. You know, the main subreddit will eat that shit up, right?
Your car deserved to be kicked. I wish I could impound it and power game the fucking world out of you.
Undead Reaper 5 gifted. Thank you, man. Who gives a fuck about Reddit? Snow. Snow does. Snow.
We donate here.
Well, I mean, it's so I don't know, man. In a Hail Mary, is a Hail Mary, it already made its way to Reddit, but is a Hail Mary, bottom of the ninth, man. When I saw that everything was just going to shit on Tuesday night, I was like, dude, I'll just fucking buy the server. How much, man? And he... he thinks it's worth a lot more than I actually think it is. So, that probably offended him. He seemed kind of excited to get out of it. He said he'd be done with GTA fucking 5 RP shit if I bought it out, so. Did I offer 15%? I did, man. I said, you know, let me give you enough money. I was like, let me give you 20 grand. And I'm just going to take 15%. I probably won't even make my money back because I know how much the public server makes. I know how much it makes. So I said, let me give you 20 grand and you can just code, man. You don't have to worry about the public server making money. You can just fucking chill and you could just work on the fucking server. Right? 20K isn't a lot. Not for 15%, right? For 15%. For 15%. Not for the whole server. For 15. Just, and that was to me, just so I maybe make my money back. Maybe. Right? And then he gets a nice 20K cushion, and then he's still bringing in 85% of server revenue, so he can just get caught up on bills and shit. And just chill. You know what I mean? But it's not happening, man. It's just not bad. Did he counter? Yeah, he said it's all or nothing. He said he either needs complete control of it or he's not interested. So, I disagreed. I said, look, I think that this whole thing works better if we're together, man. This whole thing just works better if we're together. The server's with 200K? No, it's not. I know how much public makes. I know how much public makes. It is not worth 200K. I know how much it makes. It's not. Public has paid prio, but it barely hits Q. So public is worth more. Yeah, I doubt that there's much being made on whitelist. It's probably all public. I mean, you know, the way that GTA RP is now is whitelisted servers are really just advertisements for public servers, right? Is the way it works now. That's where the money is made. That was the case with DW. He told me with No Pixel Public, which is, we found out in court documents, is true. That is true. That shit was juicing money, right? So the way it works now, the formula is, you know, your whitelisted server where all the fucking talent is, that's advertising your public server, right? That's how it's supposed to be in theory, right? So, but here's the thing, I don't even give a fuck, man. I don't.
That's so
if I could just
long.
give Snow, I don't even need to fucking make any money. If I can just give him 20 fucking K, 30 fucking K, I'll give him $40,000 fucking dollars right now just to fucking go back to last Wednesday, man. That's all I want. I don't even need a fucking, I'll just give him the fucking money. I don't even give a fuck, man. I just want to fucking go back, man. This is crazy. I don't even fucking need the money, man. I just want to go back, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know? Is it too late for that? It might be, man, because I mean at this point, like I said, it's probably not worth it. You know? I just want to roleplay. I mean, I thought this was it, man. I really did. I thought this was it. I did, man. I did. I thought this was gonna be it. I did, man. I did. What changed between now and yesterday?
Without you the server is worth very little. Can I get an unban? I said some stupid shit when I was fried.
I was drunk and high.
That's so long.
Snow's stream was very insulting to me. I didn't like the subtext
so
of that stream at all. I know he tried to approach it as from sincere, you know, in a sincere way, but the subtext of it was very insulting to everyone involved. Snow talked about how he needs to set boundaries with me. Snow sent 3 people to my home, man, to my home, dude, to my home, not a Discord. And just to give you some context, man, I mean, this is my house, man. I am very, you know what I mean? I'm very much like to the point where this is a not streaming. So this is my house, right? I'll walk into a room sometime when we're having people over and they're talking about RP and I'm like, shut the fuck up about RP. I don't want to talk about that shit right now. You know, being serious, but saying in a joking tone, you know what I mean? And it's just, this is my home, man. This is my home, you know? And you know, Snow's talking about no one respects him and he needs to set boundaries with them. This guy sent 3 people to my house on 4th of July to gather information about how serious I was about Prodigy and like what was in it for me and then report back to him. Dude. And I have known about this for a month, man. And I have known about this for a fucking month and it has been eating at me because I'm like, dog, that to me that's such a fucking violation. Am I insane or is that not a fucking violation of trust? Like giga violation of trust. That's crazy. Right? Is that not crazy? You know what I mean? It's like in an environment where it's like, you know, these people, they're staying in my home, right? And, you know, it's going to be an environment where we're drinking, you know what I mean? I'm, you know, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel like setting, so that's crazy, man. And then Snow wants to say, I need to set boundaries with Penta. Motherfucker, I should be going on stream saying I need to set boundaries with you. That is so, like, I could not believe the audacity of having a PowerPoint presentation and saying, this is why I need to set boundaries. Motherfucker, I should call the fucking police, man. Like, that is crazy. Joking about that. But seriously, that's like that's some crazy shit. You know? That's some crazy shit. I should be setting boundaries with you, man. And, you know, here's the thing, man. Like, I confronted Snow about that on Monday or on Tuesday, one of those days. And I thought we were all good. I confronted him about it. He at first was like, I don't see how that's a big deal. And I was like, brother, I was like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And he was like, what, some guys just can't talk. Some guys just can't fucking talk. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, come to me, man. Like, Snow and I, we've had, you know, open communication, right? We've had open communication for almost a year now. Just fucking come to me. We talked about it, right? I even think there was a situation, I could be remembering it wrong, where he came into my stream. He was mad about me going to Prodigy. And I was like, dude, come on. It's going to be like a couple weeks. It's just because the server's slow right now, right? But even then, right? I mean, so, okay. So then I realize, obviously, Snow is like, he feels like that I could just leave, and that's giving him anxiety, right? And, you know, me, I'm going to be honest, after the Pride event shit and Snow's like knee-jerk reactions to just permaban people, I have been a little on edge since that, right? I have, because that was a little like, dog, you know, it feels like with Snow, every overreaction is putting it lightly, right? Every reaction is just fucking nuclear, man. I mean, I said it on Discord, this guy's burning down the fucking house because I wanted to leave for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this guy, he operates on just emotion and knee-jerk reactions, man. And it is to the extreme, right?